So where you been all day?
Work?
So
Where else do I be at?
what?
Where else do I be at?
Why didn't I drop you off at work? Why didn't you just let me drop you off at work?
Because it's my car and I didn't want you to drop me off at work.
Her boyfriend got mad at her because she did not allow him to use the car, our own car, because she decided to drive her car to work. I was like, why didn't you let me go drop you at work as I usually do? And she was like, I needed the car to go to work. That I was like, but you always take Uber to go to work. Why didn't you, let me drive the car? And all of that. I needed to use the car. So it was like you're selfish. Let me roll the clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
So where you been all day?
Work?
So
Where else do I be at?
What?
Where else do I be at?
Why didn't I drop you off at work? Why didn't you just let me drop you off at work?
Because it's my car and I didn't want you to drop me off at work.
I always drop you off.
Okay, but today I didn't want you to drop me off.
You inconsiderate as hell. What if I had something to do, anything? Like, you don't care what I got to do.
I wanted to drive my car to work today, and that's just what it is. So
I needed it.
okay,
I had something to do.
well, you could have Ubered or something like you had me do them days when you didn't care about me having to be to work. Yes, it makes sense. Did it make sense that I Ubered and it's my car?
I'm waking up, it's a whole car outside.
Did it
Why
make?
the fuck would I Uber?
Oh, I wake up and I have my own car, but somehow I still be having to Uber to work sometimes.
Oh, you finna piss me off, bro.
Okay,
It's
you already pissed me off, so.
8 o'clock.
Okay, I've been at work. I can go to work in my car. What you not understanding about that?
So, is you finna let me do what I have to do or what?
You can Uber to go do what you have to do.
You off work, so
why you been waiting on me all day? I've been at work all day. Why would you wait all the way till I get home at 8 o'clock to talk about?
Why would I Uber and it's a car when I could just...
Because you've been here all day and you said you got something to do. If you got something to do.
You're dating somebody that does not have a job, that does not have a car, and is driving your car everywhere, and you are taking Uber some days to work. Sometimes I just feel like, is it because they are trying to tell women that, oh, men has cars, so whatever you see, just take it. So that's what some women they see things that is wrong, but they just stay there like nothing happens. You're not even married yet. It's your boyfriend, right? And I have a feeling that I'm very sure that she's the one paying the house rent. She's the one paying the rent. She's working. She has a car. She's paying the rent. And can't you just sit down and think and be like, what am I benefiting from you? And the day you decide to take your car to work, it's telling you that you're selfish. What do you have to say about this situation? I have a few reactions to share with you all in today's video. Let's go ahead and watch the videos together, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Please tell me y'all seen that video of that man arguing with his girlfriend over her vehicle, using her vehicle. Not very mindful, not very demure. Roll a clip.
So where you been all day?
Work? Where else do I be at?
What?
Where else do I be at?
Why didn't I drop you off at work? Why didn't you just let me drop you off at work?
Because it's my car and I didn't want you to drop me off at work.
I always drop you off.
Okay, but today I didn't want you to drop me off.
You inconsiderate as hell. What if I had something to do, anything? Like, you don't care what I got to do.
I wanted to drive my car to work today, and that's just what it is. So
I needed it.
Okay, well, you could have Ubered or something like you had me do them days when you didn't care about me having to be to work. Yes, it makes sense. Did it make sense that I Ubered and it's my car?
I'm waking up, it's a whole car outside.
Did it?
This is the filthiest, ashiest, crustiest, dustiest, mustiest behavior I done ever seen in my entire life. The nerve of you to get mad at somebody else for using their own car that they let you use and they be Ubering to work? Are you okay? And what kills me is I'm so tired of the think pieces about men needing to lead and wanting women to be submissive and follow them. Follow what? Follow behind you on your 2 feet in my car? Please, enough.
So where you been all day?
Work? Where else do I be at?
What?
Where else do I be at?
Why didn't I drop you off at work? Why didn't you just let me drop you off at work?
Because it's my car and I didn't want you to drop me off at work.
I always drop you off.
Okay, but today I didn't want you to drop me off.
You inconsiderate as hell. What if I had something to do with anything? Like, you don't care what I got to do.
I wanted to drive my car to work today, and that's just what it is. So
I needed it.
Okay, well, you could have Uber or something like you had me do.
Young women, listen to me and listen to me clearly. Your love for yourself has to be stronger than your desire to be in a relationship. Because if you love yourself more than you want to be with somebody, you will always be able to spot when you are being taken advantage of, and you will love yourself enough to remove yourself from that situation. Now, every time I speak on women dealing with things that they don't have to deal with, or women centering men, or women doing dumb things for men, people always want to come in the comments and be like, y'all act like y'all was never stupid over a nigga. Y'all act like y'all ain't never done nothing for our relationship. Yes, we have. But the same way we expect people, because we have this lovely thing called the internet, we all literally walk around with information in our hands every single day. In the same way we expect people to get on the internet and inform themselves and educate themselves, I want women, young women, because it's a little late for some of you old hoes, to look at this and say, that doesn't look right. That does not look right that she has a job, she has a car, and yet she's allowing a man with no job to drop her off at work. And some days she don't even get to take her car that she's going to work and paying for every day, on account of he wakes up before her and takes her car and goes to do God knows what, because then she got to take an Uber to work. So when she finally starts to get a little bit of a backbone and say, fuck it, no, today I'm going to take my car, he's calling her selfish, because she didn't know what he had to do. She don't know what he got to do because she don't got no job. So she be at work, working, paying for the car that he's saying that she's selfish because she want to drive herself. I just want young women to be able to look at that scenario from a logical standpoint. And remember, you need to love yourself before you think about getting a man. Because it will have you doing dumb shit like letting a man with no job drive you to work. See, we were tormented by movies like Baby Boy and Love and Basketball, where in reality it was nothing but a bunch of fucking toxic love and teaching black women to tolerate, romanticize toxic love. That shit is not funny. It's not cute. It's not romantic. And the only thing it's doing is wasting your youth. Save that shit for yourself. Get your fucking education. Get your fucking money up. And that way, when you see bullshit like that, don't give chance after chance after chance. Get the fuck out of there. And that goes for bitches too, because bitches be wasting your time too. I feel like they've always preached struggle love for women. They've always preached settle. If you have so much money, still settle for somebody that is struggling, still settle for somebody that is trying to earn a living. Even still struggle for somebody that is accepting you for who you are, because even if you have money, it does not mean that you will have a man. In fact, they even need to say that when you focus on making so much money, or you focus on work, focus on getting the bag, right? Tell you that it will be difficult for men to come and approach you. So I feel like that kind of fear will not allow women to be like, oh, I have my house, I have where I'm staying, I have a car, I have a good job, and this guy is on me. I feel like I will just give him a chance so that he gets to a stage whereby I'll be looking for who I'm going to date or marry eventually. That is what I'm just thinking, because that is what they usually tell women, and I feel like that thing gets into some women and they feel like that is it. It is just wrong, because a man that cannot provide for you, that is also feeling entitled to whatever you have and is not ashamed of himself, that is using your things and is not still feeling entitled, instead of him to go out there to hustle so that he can be able to afford things and take care of you and treat you like a queen or princess. No, it's not the right guy for you. A man that cannot provide, that is just the bare minimum. You should be able to provide for your partner. You should be able to provide for your girlfriend, right? And I don't like the fact that he was feeling entitled. And I feel like he was feeling entitled because normally she usually drop the car for him and she takes Uber to her office, and which sometimes where you might be going might be very important. I'm not saying don't do that, but where you might be going might be very important, and you just be like, okay, maybe it's going to, I don't know. It might be so very important that is more important than your work. But anyways, if you have done it once, it will expect you to keep doing it over and over again. So don't even try it at all if you know that it's something you cannot continue doing. The moment you start, giving these people your resources, they feel like there's no need for them to also anymore. They feel like there's no need for them to, make money because they feel like, oh, my girlfriend already have it. And the comment section of this video, people were like, oh, he's angry because he wanted to go out with another girl in your car. And that's what they do, right? You see people coming and say, I bought you a phone, I bought you a car, I was on that bought you this shirt, and you went out with another girl. Like, men don't care, right? Even if they know that it is your car, they will still cheat on you in that same car, right? And that's how low they are. So I just feel like women should just, if you know that you're doing well for yourself, just be with your level. Stop going low to somebody that doesn't even want to progress, right? If that makes sense. Stop hoping and saying, oh, he has a future ambition. I know that he has goals. Let him get his goals first before he comes to come and meet you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to just build him for another woman, and it's going to, you don't know, even if he has a girlfriend, another girlfriend, and he's telling the girl that, oh, this is my ride, and you, the money, the car that you work so hard to purchase with your own money, is going out there to pick other girls and claiming that is his own right. And I'm very sure she gives him money as well because he doesn't have a job. That's what is in my head. I feel like he doesn't have a job. Even if he's working, it's just very little money and she's paying the rent. So she's a provider, like she's the man. What is your take on today's video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section respectively. And thank you all so much for tuning in today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to get notified as soon as I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.